Welcome to the Astro Weekly Forecast for the week of February 19th through to the 25th. This is a short but potent week in terms of the astrology. There's only three astrological transits that are happening at this time, but they are very, very potent. So we start out the week on Monday, February 19th, with a second quarter moon phase in Cancer. This means the moon is gaining light, right? Because we're about to have a full moon. And so there's a lot of momentum, a lot of energy for doing and getting things accomplished, on your checklist of things to do. There's a lot of forward momentum right now. And the moon in Cancer is reminding you not to disengage from your emotions, right? We are in a lot of cerebral Aquarian energy right now, where there's a lot of this intellectual ideation. It's fixed air, right? We're sort of concentrating on concepts and ideas and things that are coming to light. And how can we bring more humanitarianness? How can we bring more social justice, more movement, more activations to these concepts and ideas and elevate consciousness? So this can also be interventions. This can be ideas coming to you that are like pretty cool right now. It's a great time to ideate. If you're doing something new or wanting to write, great time for that. But the moon in Cancer is asking you to don't forget that you also are an emotional being having this human experience. So it's not just all in your mind, because Aquarius energy is brilliant. It's so brilliant. It's critical thinking. And we can't forget about the emotions and the body as well. So we have some aspects that aren't really anything too big, but things to just take note of is on Tuesday, February 20th, we do have a very quick transit, but it is in the morning with this moon sextile to Uranus. This is ingenious ideas and inspiration coming from your intuition. So getting really cool downloads, really having great connections with people that bring out the best in you. So it's kind of just paying attention again to the insights that you're going to be getting on Tuesday. Wednesday, the 21st, we have a little bit more challenges moon aspects wise on that date. And I just want to kind of bring you into more groundedness. And the moon is going to be in Leo that day. So there's a lot of fire. There's going to be a lot of passion. And there's some oppositions here throughout the day that are going to be challenging. They're very quick throughout the day, but there's going to be some relationship things, some personal triggers on Wednesday. We're just going to feel more, as we're building to this full moon energy, more triggered is what I'm feeling like on that day. A little bit more sensitive, right? So just bringing that awareness to your sensitivity, grounding those days, especially bringing a lot more inner peace and joy to your life during those days. On Thursday, February 22nd, we have Venus and Mars coming together in Aquarius. So Venus is what we love and value, beauty, aesthetic, money, and Mars is our egoic will to move forward. So when these two planets come together, it's a very harmonious aspect. And in the intellectual sign of Aquarius, this is our values matching up with our desires. So we want to move forward. We're getting clarity. We're feeling like things are starting to align for us. And we want to do something that really benefits humanity. So this is really about living your purpose, doing something that feels like it's elevating consciousness. We want to come together in some way. And even the things that are happening in the world that are very unjust, there is going to be more momentum for it. There's going to be more activation, galvanizing to really go to be voices for those that are not being heard right now. So harmonious blend of passion and desire. It encourages the exploration of balanced and cooperative dynamics in relationships. This is great for cooperation, for collaborations, but really be aware of if you're being in the energy of love and compassion versus righteousness, because this can be very judgy energy as well, with that sort of, you're not doing it the right way, or this is the way, this is the only way forward, this is the only right way. And everyone's allowed to have opinions and sides. And when we start to judge people, we start to create more of a divide, and we're working against that. We're wanting to create more collaboration, more cooperation, more understanding, compassion, right? Empathy. Those are things that we're really trying to bring to the world. And what's going to help with this is on Friday, February 23rd, 3rd, we have Mercury moving into Pisces. So Pisces is a very different sign than Aquarius. And Aquarius is fixed air, right? So it's like focused intellectual pursuits. Pisces is intuitive, one love. Why don't we all get along? Right. So it's really great energy to be bringing into all this Aquarian stuff that's going on. And it's not grounded, right? It's very intuitive, very passionate, not passionate, more so sensitive, intuitive. I think I said that already. One love, compassionate, empathy, healing, spirituality, transcendence. Those are all Pisces words. So with Mercury, our mind, intellect, and our communication and the way that we connect with people in our environment moving into Pisces, we want more compassion, we want more empathy, and we're very, very sensitive. This is setting the stage for the full moon, which is coming up on the next day. But with Mercury moving into Pisces, enhancing intuition, and imaginative thinking, this is great for creativity, for writing, for musicality. If you're looking for some inspiration to come into your life, now is the time. This shift encourages communication that deeply is empathic and spiritually attuned. So lots of emotional connection happening now. And if you don't like emotions, buckle up because it's coming for you. And can you get comfortable with that, right? What about your emotional nature you're not comfortable with? Because your soul speaks to you in emotions. So if you're not comfortable with speaking to your soul, there might be some healing that's needed there. On Saturday, February 24th, we have a brilliant full moon at the 5 degrees of Virgo. So the sun is right now in Pisces, right? And the sun is being helped on this full moon, helped, amplified with Mercury. Remember, Mercury just went into Pisces. So it's this intuitive feeling nature that we're getting our information from our emotions. The sun in Pisces, we are intuitive, we are beings of light. We want to just get along and heal and just be in this beautiful soup of love. And then Saturn is also in Pisces right now. And they are all sort of working together like a team. And Saturn is about responsibility, duty, structure. So Saturn in Pisces is about structuring our dreams, making things come to fruition from that dream state, being very responsible to healing ourselves, to healing the collective, to being empathetic and compassionate individuals, that there's going to be consequences to not pursuing your spiritual healing and the inspiration that comes from it. So these three are big. It's a powerhouse. It's a powerhouse of these three, planets working together at this full moon. And then the moon is hanging out here in Virgo. And Virgo is about discernment, practicality, organization, getting things done. And we need these two. This axis is about flow state and detail-oriented doing state, right? So it almost kind of divine feminine, but Pisces is more not considered a divine feminine sign, but more so that it's an intuitive sign. So that we're wanting to create from that intuition, from our soul, and bring that into reality and start acting on it, doing things, structuring it, making it come to reality. This, in essence, is manifestation, right? It is that allowing ourselves to be guided from non-physical into physical, non-physical being Pisces, physical being Virgo. So we need that discernment. We need that energy to come in. Otherwise, it just stays this dreamlike state that nothing gets done, right? I have to pause for a sneeze. It's a few sneezes. So random, right? I record like 15 minutes once a week, and I have to sneeze during that. Okay, thanks, universe. So the lunar phase encourages you to focus on refining your practical aspects of your life, ensuring that your plans are well organized and meticulously thought out. It's an opportune time to release any tendencies towards self-criticism or perfectionism that may hinder your spiritual journey. Embrace acceptance and understanding towards yourself and others, and allowing the energy of Virgo to guide you on this discerning, practical steps to holistic progress. Oh, so good. Strive to let go of rigid expectations and open your heart to divine flow of life, understanding that spiritual growth often involves embracing imperfections and learning from experiences. So this Virgo, the downside of Virgo is perfectionist tendencies, being so detailed that they don't get the details right, they can't move forward. So analysis paralysis, and then nothing ever really gets done. And so we want to have imperfect action, right? I think is done is better than perfect, or yeah, done is better than perfect. So remembering that during this full moon. And there's also, I'm just getting the hit as well, is imposter syndrome, right? Like, who am I to lead? Who am I to have these experiences? Who am I to share what's on my heart? Why not you? I just want to ask yourself, when your mind plays that trick on you of like, why you? Why not you? Why not you to be a millionaire? Why not you to be someone who can lead? Why not you to help people that are going through a tough time? If it's in your heart, then it's desire. If it's desired for you, it's destined for you. So why not you? Right? Just have that in mind during this full moon. So this full moon is going to be an emotional one. Okay, we have a lot of planets in Pisces, and then that moon being in Virgo is like, how dare you? Let's go. Let's be of service. Let's get stuff done. We don't have time to sit in this watery space, right, of Pisces energy. So as you can tell, I'm Virgo. And this moon highlights things, and it's like sitting right on my Mercury. So it's going to be really interesting what it comes up for me. And I know it's going to be a very emotional, sensitive moon for me. So pat it in a couple of days around it where I'm not really seeing a lot of people. That's how we use this energy to really be in our highest and best, right? Give ourselves space, because I know it's going to be a time for me where I'm going to be really intuitive. I'm going to be very sensitive. It's going to bring up some things probably in my own life. And that's okay. That's a good thing, right? This is all happening for my highest and best. And can I take the nuggets of wisdom that are coming out from it? And then on Sunday, the aspect of the moon is still going to be felt, right? The reverberation of this is still going to be in the air. But on Sunday, there's a really harmonious Uranus trine to the moon, and embracing new and inventive ideas and experiences. And this can be really exciting. It's an exciting time to connect with friends, go for brunch, have some wonderful conversations about things that are kind of unique and different, and maybe outside the box thinking. Some new inventive ideas can come to light too during this time. So it's a great week to remember to stay connected to your emotions, to understand that everything is coming to you now to bring you insight to your forward momentum. And I'm excited to hear what those are. If you want to share down below some insights that you got this week or from watching this about things that are happening in your life, please do share in the video below wherever you find me. And I will see you next week. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Bye.